I've probably seen 100 sales training programs at this point, and I've got to say, trainers these days have gotten really good at helping salespeople qualify leads, give great demos, write better follow-ups, negotiate better deals, and close faster. But it turns out that all those things are pretty much useless if your prospects can still smell bullshit. I'm Andrew with Brainscape, a scientifically proven mobile study platform that has helped millions of grad students and professionals cut their BS by actually knowing what they're talking about. Because at the end of the day, the most important factor in whether someone is going to buy from you is, does this person understand my problems and the specific ways that this company's products will solve my problems? And that only comes from knowledge. The issue is that most training programs spend like 95% of their time on soft skills, and then they just dump a giant Bible of product info on trainees, being like, yeah, you got to know all this stuff. Like, the product knowledge part is just an afterthought. What sales trainers don't want to accept is that deep knowledge about a market and a product only comes from two ways: experience, if you want to wait 5 years for all your salespeople to be great, or drill. That's right. The best salespeople or consultants or sommeliers or whatever, they already go home and they make their own flashcards. They take notes. They highlight key points to really internalize all that industry knowledge or wine list or product detail over a span of several weeks. For all your other salespeople, you're going to have to make the conditions where they're forced to do these drills to get up to speed quickly, because most people probably won't. And to do that, you need two key ingredients. The first is what I call study stakes, right? Give your salespeople a reason to study that product and market knowledge for many days or weeks leading up to some assessment. Just going through page turner, PowerPoint, e-learning, and quizzes, just not going to stick, right? It's linear. Everybody forgets it the next week. So I'm talking about deliberate actual studying on a large amount of information with the goal of eventually proving your knowledge with some high stakes tests. Maybe you don't even earn a certificate unless you could pass the exam, or your score is going to be public on some employee leaderboard or something, right? Studying like they're in school might not necessarily be popular with your salespeople, but that pressure to deliberately internalize that knowledge through studying will change the nature of how that material is ingested and retained. The second ingredient to help your salespeople successfully internalize that knowledge is to give them the right study tools to drill it into their brain. Because not everyone is just going to take that giant binder of knowledge and make their own flashcards. You're probably going to want to engage your most diligent sales leaders or product experts to transform all that binder of knowledge into bite-sized drills that trainees can actually study conveniently on their computer or phone in small sessions, repeating the hard concepts spread over a long period of time. And the good news is that these days there are a lot of great micro-learning platforms to help you do this. Because you're watching my video, I get to tell you how Brainscape can help with this. Brainscape is the easiest way to get your subject matter experts to help you break down all your product knowledge and market knowledge into bite-sized flashcards, which your sales trainees can then study on any device with tons of metrics and goals and habit-building tools to help them spread out their studies over several days or weeks so that it really sticks. Brainscape's confidence-based repetition study system is scientifically optimized to help each employee's pace of learning. We do this by repeating each concept in just the right interval of time to ensure that your salespeople are studying as efficiently as humanly possible. And the best part is that you get a dashboard of all your learners' progress through the material, so you can paint a better picture of your sales training ROI than almost any other platform can. The bottom line here is that if you're selling a product or service with a significant amount of product or industry knowledge that you're hoping that your new sales trainees can internalize quickly, then you need to be applying some combination of assessment and self-study tools in order to do it efficiently. And Brainscape happens to be a great tool to help you in that process. So please check us out. Subscribe to this channel if you like getting good learning and productivity advice in general, and keep doing everything you need to do to help you and your company and your salespeople rise to your challenge.